Okay, guys, and welcome back to Space Quest. Decisions of blah. Let's try it again. Hey guys, welcome to Space Quest. Decisions of the Elders. Don't chew gum before you do a video. It messes up your whatever. So we're here and we're playing part 2 physics lessons. So yeah, last time we fell down the mountain and grabbed onto a heart-shaped balloon, and now we're on this tree, which is very nicely textured and designed. So I'm doing all right, by the way. I had my endoscopy, and this morning I returned the device that I had to wear on me to monitor my sleeping and eating and swallowing and all that crap. So hopefully next week I'll get the results. So those of you who wish to know how I'm doing, we'll find out. I slept pretty good, so I hope I'm doing better this time. But enough about me. Let's play Space Quest. So let's see. This is one dry leaf. Well, let's take this. Okay. You pick off the brown leaf. It's so dry, it almost crumbles between your fingers. It's a totally dry leaf. They really are emphasizing on the dryness of the leaf, which leads me to think I need to hydrate it somehow. Anyway, you have crash landed on a gigantic tree. It sure is. It's the cliff you've fallen down. Fallen down? I have only taken a shortcut. That almost cost you your life. There's a small hole right in the middle of this big branch. Well, you could stick your finger in this hole and rub, but you don't. Why would a man stick his finger in a hole? Oh, it's a butt joke. Anyway, countless space bees are swarming around their hive. Right, they're space bees because we're in space. Okay. I'm questioning this. Oh, by the way, in case you haven't seen, I'm uploading a new World of Warcraft video. So I did decide to continue World of Warcraft sarcastically. I am doing something different. I am using my smartphone to record my screen. I apologize. It is the only way I could do it without my computer crashing. I can't run World of Warcraft and OBS at the same time. It's too much. I don't have a problem with this. This runs fine. If any of you could find a way, I have a laptop that's pretty new. I think it can handle it. If you guys can give me an idea if it's possible to run World of Warcraft on my computer and run Open Broadcast Studio on my laptop and somehow remotely record them on 2 devices, that would be a huge help. If you can tell me if there's a way to do that and give me some links or some kind of instructions, and if that's possible, I'd really love that. Please leave it in the description and enjoy the video. So let's resume. So, space bees. Well, we got to play at the bees. You know, you always wanted to reach into a swarm of bees and see if you can catch the queen. But I am out of stupid reasons why you should survive your quasi-suicide attempts. I wanna be suicidal. Actually, I probably shouldn't say that. Well, you certainly don't want to get any closer to this hive, do you? Yeah, sure, why not? They're not... Okay, they did not make Roger stupid. And he's not falling off this tree. Alright. It's a lonesome, dried out handle of an axe. Alright, well, let's stick the stick in the hole. You could stick your axe handle into the hole in the branch, spin it, and create some sort of heat. But to create more than just heat, you need something that can easily catch on fire. Oh, see, I knew I was going to use this leaf. They were very emphasis on leaves, on the dry leaves. You place your dry leaf in this hole in the branch. Would this actually work? I've never done it. Well, you stick your axe handle into the hole in the branch and spin it until the dry leaf catches fire. You have just created smoke. Sometimes smoke is good. Well done. The bees are not amused. Being non-smokers, they evacuate the hive. But don't worry, not a single bee has been hurt. They will all be able to return to their home as soon as you left this picture. It's like Monkey Island 2 with the dogs. You know, when you drug them. These dogs aren't really dead, they're just sleeping. The coast seems clear. Now go before the bees return. Better not, some bees could be around. Just be careful. After a thought of empirical study, you confirm this is a tree. Time to leave this bloody tree. Time to leave this bloody tree. I don't know when Roger Wilco finally went British. Or was it the narrator? Should I talk like this? Oh, look at that. Oh, it's the balloon. Look, you see it? Anyway. Ew. Hey, isn't this the string of that heart-shaped balloon? Yes, it is. It's stuck between the Okay, I'm not gonna do that. Hey, isn't this the string of that heart-shaped balloon? Yes, it is. Stuck up there between the branches. You can't reach the string. These are your options. Number 1, you grow a few more feet. Number 2, make the balloon come down to you. What's more likely to happen? You can't suck the balloon down to you. I wasn't doing that. Can I click on me? You're saying something very intelligent to yourself. Unfortunately, you are not listening because you are just saying something very intelligent to yourself. Unfortunately, you are not listening. A few little flowers have formed a fairy circle right under the string of your balloon, which is stuck in the branches of the big tree. Okay. Well, let's see. Let the little flowers live. Can I walk on them? Okay, I have a feeling I can't do anything with that, so. Screw you guys, I'm going down. There's a hole in the tree. You have learned in Chapter 1 that it's always worth peeping in the tree knotholes. This one, unfortunately, is too high for you. I think it's a tree, but I don't know its species. It might be a holy tree. You give the tree a warm hug. Ah, this felt good. At this point, the meadow has a few bald spots. The meadow doesn't feel very special at this point. There's something red in the bush, and it's not a berry. Well, let's get it. A red feather is hiding in the bush. You take it with you. You have found one red feather. Cool. Well, so far I like this area. Oh, cool. It's a formidable walnut tree. At the current moment, there are no walnuts. Oh, nuts. It's a scarecrow in an acre in front of the wooden hut. A nice background image. It's a simple shed with a door, a roof, four walls, a window, and a remarkable window box. Someone misused the shovel blade by putting a white candle in it and buried the candle stand in the window box. Can I take it? All this lovely pixel hunting. You pull the candle stand out of the window box. Somebody misused the shovel blade as a candle holder. Looking through the window, you can see that this shed obviously serves as a workshop. I bet this door leads to the shed. And I bet it's locked. Oh, it's not locked. Huh. You have entered the small shed. Judging by all the tools, you conclude it serves as a workshop. Wow, I gotta say, I love the perspective of this. It really kills me that I did not do a video of this at the time, but I don't think I was doing videos when I did played this game back in the day. Hey, an old overhead projector. You are bang on, aside from the fact that it's a vertical drilling machine without a drill. Oh yeah, I remember. I had trouble with the drill puzzle. Well, you'll see what I'm talking about. Hopefully I'll remember when I get to it. It's a pendulum clock. The fact that it's sitting on a workbench supports your suspicion that clock looks kind of incomplete. You're ruining my video, you stupid motorcycle. The workbench has two drawers. This is the left one. It is closed. The right one is also closed. Alright. You open the left drawer and rummage around. You find a pair of tongs which certainly take with you. Then you close the drawer. You don't want to arouse the rightful owner's suspicion after all. You open the right drawer and rummage around and find sometimes the right drawer is the wrong one. It's a tool board with various tools and wrenches. A 7mm wrench, an 8mm wrench, a 9mm wrench, an 11mm wrench, a 12mm wrench. Wait, did I just miss a number? None of the tools currently on this tool board will ever come in handy during this adventure. You push the pendulum. After a few seconds, the pendulum stops again. That's because a weight is missing on the pointed bottom end of the pendulum. Aw, aren't we nice? We closed the door. Hey, he's got a red feather in his hat. If this is not the owner of the hut on your right, it must be a scarecrow. Can we talk to him? Don't distract the scarecrow. It's on duty. Yeah, why not steal from the scarecrow? Really? You take the feather from the hat. I don't know why I knew to do that. I just assumed that he would just take the feather. Is he using a cross in his hand? The power of crops compels you. Blasphemy. On second thought, what the hell? You steal the spiritual weapon from the scarecrow without getting caught. You are so sneaky, Jerry. It's a wooden cross. You better cross your fingers. These crops look familiar, but right now you can't recall their name. Don't touch these crops, Mr. Scary. You might get angry. Oh, I should have looked at it before. Well, it's probably locked anyway. Wow! What idiot lives here? You have entered a cozy wooden hut with one brick wall. It's much more spacious than it looked from the outside. Very strange. But then again, we are all used to such phenomena, at least since Harry Potter 4. It looks like an ordinary 1 liter measuring cup. Well, we gotta take that. Fine, you take the empty measuring cup. What a lovely cross-stitch pattern. You look at the bottom side of the cloth to check in if the cross-stitch is genuine. It is. The hut is completely tidied up. You guess that all the stuff is stored in this cupboard. The cupboard is locked, and there's no way to unlock it or break it. So don't even try. There's a map on the wall right behind the desk. I guess it's the map of some country on this planet. You don't need this map. The desk and chair are made of wood. What else would you expect in a wooden hut? It's a lid, but not an ordinary one. It contains a sealing ring inside, thus seals the brass kettle, making it a pressure cooker. Carelessly, you open the lid of the pressure cooker. Hot steam melts your entire facial skin. Very funny. How can there be steam if there's no fire under the kettle? Fine, you got me. You take the lid and put it on the ground. Huh. It's a brass kettle hanging on a hook. The hook, by the way, is made of iron. Not zinc, not copper, not magnesium. The kettle is empty. You don't need to take the kettle. You don't... Okay. It's the lid for the pressure cooker. It contains a rather strong, rubbery sealing ring. Can we take the ring? You remove the sealing ring from the lid. Its rightful owner will not love you for this. Let's check out my treasure. You have found the measuring cup. Unfortunately, the measuring scale has vanished. You can only see the maximum filling quantity, 1 liter. It's a sealing ring of a pressure cooker. It's made of a very flexible material. Are we going to make a slingshot? Oh, excuse me. Ugh. The wooden hut has 1 brick wall for stability reasons, presumably. I wasn't looking at that. I was looking at the shelves. This is what I call real beer mugs. Even if you had a whole week, you couldn't empty one without getting a heptic cirrhosis. A nice wooden box sits on one of the 2 boards. On the other hand, it's uninteresting as it's blue, hence totally. You shouldn't rummage in other people's stuff. No, but take other things. There are a few books on the shelf, on agriculture on the shelf. What's this? The wooden hut had... I wasn't looking at that. I was... Okay, so, whatever. What an ugly picture, autographed by Dick D. Copperfield. Could someone please take it away? Yes, please, remove this ugly picture. You lean the picture against the wall on the floor. A 10mm zinc-coated hexagon head wooden screw appears. where the picture used to hang. You wonder why someone would hang up such an ugly picture with such a massive screw. Is it that valuable? Can I take the screw? No more excuses for touching yourself. There's nothing else in your pants. At least nothing you can use in this game. I wasn't trying to take that. I was trying to take the screw. You're screwing with me. No chance, Jerry. You will need a tool to be able to screw this. It's a typical Summit photograph that Apsalis looks humanoid. It's an empty socket with two metal pins. I'm quite sure that the socket is made to accept a battery. I wonder what electricity would trigger here. An ordinary chandelier with candles hanging from the timber roof. Ooh, I like the pink sofa. Judging by the color of this furniture, the owner of this hut has a doubtful taste. Alright, well, I think we have to go in the tool shed. The owner of this hut must be an Earth fan. By the looks of the hut, could just as well be found somewhere in the Alps. None of these tools currently on the board will ever come in handy for this adventure. Really? It's a tool board with various tools of all sorts of wrenches. Only the 10mm wrench is missing. I bet you that's the one I need, too. Damn it. Alright. I don't think we could get that screw yet, but we're going to need it. Let's see, what do we got? Oh, wait a minute. We do have something. I'm stupid. I could use the pliers I just found. Obviously. You will indeed need a tool to unscrew it, but your tongs are the wrong tool. Well, reaching into the powerless socket cannot hurt, but it won't accomplish anything either. Alright. Well, I need some pliers, and I don't know where they are. You don't dare touch the scarecrow. It's way too scary. Yeah, that's the ticket. Alright, so let's see. Well... Your sharp stick is not ready for your weird ideas. Okay. These are tongs. My old dentist's favorite tool when it comes to extraction. Close inspection reveals that these are combination pliers. Oh, they're not tongs. They're pliers. The knot hole is not a storage box. Since the hole is too high for you to peep, you stretch yourself, reaching into the hole and start to grope for something useful. And really, after a few seconds of fumbling, you feel something metal. A metal wrench. You like such games. You try to guess the size of the wrench. Without looking at it, 9mm, maybe 10. Ouch! The knot hole is occupied by a squirrel, which does not tolerate intruders. It bit your right little finger, bloody before you could bang the wrench. But I held the wrench already in my hand. Right, but you dropped it in the hole. So I'm assuming that I'm going to have to give the squirrel something in order to get it. You wrap your very long arms around the thick trunk of the walnut tree. Then you try to shake the tree with all your strength. The tree doesn't move a micrometer. And still, one of the last walnuts falls down from the tree. Wow! I'm so strong! No, you're not. It was a pure coincidence that a short gust blew the nut from the tree right when you were trying to shake it. The walnut never falls far from the tree. You pick up the walnut. Let me save first. I bet you have to use these pliers to open it. Let someone else crack the nut. Alright. You could certainly place your walnut in the hole. Any rodent inside would be happy. But you would have sacrificed your only walnut for nothing. But what if I put it here? You can't do that. You can't. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I put it in the ring. Placing this in the fairy ring circle would neither please the fairies nor bring down the balloon from the tree. Alright, now I'm kind of running out of options here. Oh, wait a minute. I know what to do now. You tie the sealing ring to the wooden cross. You have attached the sealing ring of the pressure cooker to the wooden cross. If my cross were fine, I would bow to it. Bow to it, whatever. You can't load your crossbow with a simple stick. Without the proper stabilizers, your bolt would never hit its target. How do you want to fix your bird trophy to this flawless, sharp stick? You can't add the shovel handle to the blade until you've gotten rid of the candle at the end of the shaft. Oh, okay. I guess I gotta... Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I use the tongs. You can't remove the candle and... you can't remove the candle and in the shaft with this. What if I click it on myself? You don't want to slay yourself with the shovel. Alright, we'll have to come back, I guess. We haven't gone this way yet. Ooh. What the heck is this? It looks like a cooking plate for camping. Okay. As usual, you have no idea what you're doing. You fiddle around with the strange machine. Finally, it comes to life. Wow! Someone here hates birds. Right. The local farmer seems to have invented a black hole generator in order to keep ravenous birds from flying over his beloved acre. Okay, that was insane. There's a red feather lying on the floor. You take the red feather. It's the only remnant of that poor bird that has been swallowed by the artificial black hole. You are surprised that the soil in this rocky area is that fertile. The farm here must have a good fertilizer at their disposal. It's the only brown plant in this acre. Okay. You choose wisely from all the plants and pull out the only right plant and lift a fair-sized potato. Isn't it strange how many things on this alien planet look exactly like on Earth? It's an ordinary potato. That's what they all say. This machine is awesome. You certainly decide to take the black hole generator with you. Alright, well, I think it's fairly obvious what we're supposed to do with this round generator. Now, this was the puzzle that I didn't understand. I don't know why I didn't understand it. It just didn't occur to me. So, this remarkable looking device is a sophisticated gadget, a black hole generator. You can finally say that you have something in your pocket that has the power of attraction. Okay. You place your black hole generator in the middle of the fairy circle right under the heart-shaped balloon. You turn on the generator. And really, increasing gravity of the black hole attracts the balloon. Before the hole swallows the balloon, you grab it and turn off the generator. It's a heart and fart 66, a heart-shaped balloon filled with space cow farts in order to produce an uplifting of 66 kilograms. The black hole generator is a dangerous device. In the wrong hands, it might be able to swallow a whole planet, the size of Vulcan. It has already helped you a lot. Now it is time to say goodbye to your toy before it sucks you in. Well, that sucks. Indeed. Don't you know any other serving suggestions for your walnut? The potato does not deserve this kind of treatment. How do you want to fix your bird trophy to this flawless stick? Damn it. Okay. This won't complete the clock. Oh, okay. I am semi using the walkthrough. It's just, yeah. You flip through one of the books on agriculture and find a ridiculous article. It reads that one can produce electricity with certain fruits and vegetables. The phosphoric acid of potatoes, for instance, can be used as electrolyte, while typically one of the pieces of zinc metal and one piece of copper metal serve as electrodes. Well, that's good. I mean, I don't have either one of those, but thanks. Leaning against the wall 1 meter lower than before doesn't make the picture autographed by Dick D. Copperfield any less ugly. Please don't make me look at it any longer. You turn around the ugly picture. Thank you, Jerry. What's this? Is there also a picture on the back? No, it's some writing. Now I'm getting excited. It reads, 5 steps toward the morning sun from home of the nut attic. 2 steps with high sun in your face, Mr. Copperfield. Alright. I don't know why I'm doing this, but I'm going to take a picture of this because I'm stupid. I know Boston said I don't need to do this. I don't need to take pictures or take notes, but I'm old school. I would call this a verbal treasure map. Let's see what we got here. Oh, okay. Apparently, you don't use the walnut on what I thought you used it on. Well, why wouldn't I think I would use the walnut on the squirrel? That's what they eat. But I did forget that they usually have, well, actually, it's not normally a walnut. Usually it's like pine cone shaped or something. But this is how you fix the clock. That should do the trick. You stick your walnut as provisionary weight on the pointed end of the pendulum and push it. It works! You have successfully repaired the clockwork walnut. Proud of yourself, you come to the conclusion that you have deserved a little reward, and you take the clock with you. I'm almost done with that shed. I still have to use that drill, though. I'm pretty sure. You push the pendulum of the clock, which you have so magnificently repaired. The pendulum slings left, right, left, right, left. You stop the pendulum before you get totally drowsy. You place the clock with the walnut pendulum on the branch fork. Wow, that looks weird on there. The squirrel inside its hole takes a long glance at your static clock, but eventually resists the temptation to leave its hideout to grab the walnut. You'll have to make this a bit more fascinating. You give the pendulum a little push. Now this is definitely too much for the little nut addict. In its hole, the squirrel comes out of its hole and is more than fascinated. I once heard that there was this would-be pirate with that unpronounceable name who hypnotized monkeys with bananas on a metronome. Uh, what about, Malcolm, the court gesture from, the Legend of Carandia series, who, hypnotizes a squirrel with, an acorn on a string? Haha, I bet you never heard of that. You should play those games, by the way, Boston. Carandia. Very good games, especially Malcolm's Revenge. Although Hand of Fate is a very... Well, they're all great games for their own reasons. And Xanthia is adorable. Trust me, play them. They're available on GOG, G-O-G. They're not too expensive. So, check them out. Alright, let's resume. But this is something new. Great job, Wilco. Yeah, I might see about doing actually a playthrough of those games. I did do a live stream, but I had a hell of a time with Malcolm's Revenge. But, whatever. Anyway, question. Why can't I hear the clock anymore, although the pendulum is still swinging? Because the noise would start to annoy me. And now stop being meticulous. The squirrel is charmed by the swinging walnut. Oh. Let's reach into his hole. I mean, the tree's hole. Assuming that the nut hole is empty, you reach into the hole and retrieve the 10mm wrench, which you immediately sack. One question arises. What did the squirrel want to do with the wrench? But that's easy. Open nuts. Oh my. You haven't decoyed the squirrel out of its hole in order to pet it. Okay. Well, now we can get that screw. You have found a 10mm wrench. I don't know. Oh, I see. I was wondering why it was like in half, but I got it. Walk there. Okay. Okay. Funny. Now can I get this thing out? Yes, this is the right tool. Gotcha. It's been a long journey to this zinc-coated screw, hasn't it? You press the zinc-coated screw into the raw potato. I hope you know what you're doing. I don't have any copper wire. Don't spoil the map. Let's see. There's a map on the wall on the right. Guess it's the map of some country. You don't need this map. Come on. Let's see. Oh, I see. Get yourself a complete spade. Damn it. Your sharp stick is... I don't know how to get this stupid candle out. I assume I gotta melt it somehow. Oh, it's hard to see, but there's a drill bit here. There's a drill stuck in one of the birch trees. There's some tool stuck in a tree again? Might have been the same guy who left that rusty blade in the other tree. The drill would not be sticking in the tree if you could simply pull it out with your hands. Go, mighty tongs. The pliers are the right tool to get the drill out of the birch. The drill is made of some modern synthetic polymer. It's a wood drill, which means that you could still use it for wood and softer materials. It's made of a modern polymer. Okay. Well, I guess I could put it in the drill press. Oh, wait a minute. That's probably how I get the candle out, maybe. It's the only thing I could think of. And then I need some kind of copper wire or something. You insert the drill into the drill chuck. And I mentioned this. He didn't call it a drill bit here. So this is why it was confusing. So it's the drill bit you put into the chuck from a drilling machine. Alright, let's see if this will work. Yes. Good thinking. You drill the wax out of the shovel blade. The shovel blade can now finally accept what has originally been designed for. Now, in all honesty, I mean, if there was a way to have a fire, he could have just melted it. I mean, he could have done anything to get that out. Hell, he could have used this hexagon screw to get it out. It would have been interesting to have other ways to solve that puzzle. Anyway, I digress. Your now clean shovel blade accepts your stick willingly. You shove the stick gently into the hole. Anyway. And yes, that was an innuendo. The squirrel's like, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. I never get tired of this. Pretty obvious. You gotta Okay, let's see. 5 steps towards the morning sun from home of the nut addicted, thus 5 steps eastward. 2 steps with the high sun in your face, which can only mean southwards. I don't know if that was the narrator, but whatever. You start to dig with your shovel and hope for a nice reward. After a few minutes, you hear a noise of metal against metal. You bow down and retrieve a copper coin. Angry about this worthless discovery, you force your spade back into the earth and pull your handle out of the shovel blade. Sorry, Jerry. With your spade broken, your treasure hunt is already over, and your booty is 1 copper coin. Before you ask, you will never get this blade out of the earth again. Meanwhile, on a place not far away from your current position, Julia's being cornered by her overprotective 6 tuplets. Brother Barry, Gary, Harry, Perry, Carrie, and Larry. Two, 3, 2, 1. Time's up, sis. Oh, come on, bros. We need to give Jerry more time. I'm sure he's gonna make it. Nope. Deadline's expired. Your lover is obviously not worthy of you. But... No buts. I failed the CR traditional family test. The test is not traditional. You guys made it up because you hate Jerry. We do. I mean, who wouldn't hate that? A dork named Jerry. You agreed on this test. Only because you talked me into it, and you affirmed that the test would be simple. It is simple. He simply should have traced the Trecon particles of your... You know that Jerry's not the technical kind of guy. Right, Julia. Your fiancé is the stupid kind of guy. He is not stupid! I'm forgetting their voice. No, he already found out then that you were not checking out wedding locations in 6 solar systems, but picking up your brothers? Guess not. Has he figured out that the shuttle accident was a fake? He has at least realized that he's on Earth and not on some hostile alien planet. I don't know. Well then, forget the dork and let's head home. Why are you all wearing the same clothes and hair, by the way? You are 6 tuplets, for God's sake. How about some individualism? Well, sharing the same genetic code, we also share the same taste and... Shut up, Carrie. Julie is just trying to buy that sucker some time. Face it, sis, it's over. Let's head home. But what if Jerry gets here? He'll probably think I'm dead. He does not think. Please, I love this guy. All right. I'll give him this note I prepared. Explains that you leave him. Fine. But leave me alone at least for a short while so I can mentally say farewell. Okay, take your 10 seconds to forget him. But don't you dare add a single word to the letter. Okay. It's the dig site with the stuck shovel blade. I'm going to try to get it. You can't pull out the shovel blade and you won't find anything else in the dirt without the spade. But it's content with this copper coin. But be content with the copper coin. Okay. It's a copper coin. Your precious is so dirty that you cannot find out the currency. Let's assume it's 1 sucker boy. You press the copper coin into the raw potato too. You do know what you're doing. You have just created a fully functional battery, potato battery. Okay. I hope I really do hope I know what I'm doing. Oh, look! It's bleeding. Shortly after you had removed the drill, the tree has started to bleed a thick liquid. My God! It's gold! That's why someone had drilled a hole. It's gold birch, after all. Wow, look at the freaking animation. I love it. I mean, it's so simple, but it's really well done. I mean, it really this game's graphics really do remind me of you know, Space Quest, or actually some of the stuff kind of reminds me of Gold Rush, which I've never finished, but maybe one day I'll play it. I heard it's very difficult. Anyway, you take your empty measuring cup and greedily as you are, you collect the gold to the last drop. You now have 1 liter of gold birch juice. Considering the specific weight of gold, you should have about 10 kilograms of gold. You have completely filled your measuring cup with gold birch juice. Unfortunately, the measuring scale has vanished. You can only see a maximum filling quantity of 1 liter. And you understand why this cup feels so heavy. The specific weight of gold is about 10 times higher than the specific weight of water. You already combined enough items in order to produce this fine potato battery. Okay. I know I need to do something. Oh, okay. You can't combine these feathers. Okay. Hold on. This doesn't need... What am I doing wrong? You stick the 3 feathers into the 3 indentations of your axe shovel handle. Okay, why didn't he do that last time? With the 3 feathers as stabilizers, this bolt has become a dangerous missile. You load your holy crossbow with your bolt. You are now armed to the teeth. Oh, I see now. Now that I have a battery, I could use it in that socket. See, this is why I take notes. I can't remember. Yes, the potato battery, but not directly with the door. Oh, right. At least it's not telling me to get closer. You place your potato battery in the socket. You did it, Jerry. The low voltage of your potato battery suffice to trigger the electronic mechanism. A hidden door next to you simply vanishes. You have discovered a secret passageway. Where will it lead to? Yes, indeed. Well done, Jerry. You have found a path to the plateau that looks like a landing site. Some polluter has left an empty can. Okay. You are now the proud owner of an empty 0.4 liter Coke can. Cool. The vines covering the entrance to the cave in a perfect way. These kind of remind me of the bamboo forest from Leisure Suit Larry 3. In pursuit of the pulsating pictorials. Buy your copy today. You don't need to open the plant curtain with your hands. Just walk through the vine. A sheet of paper is lying on the floor. A small rock acts as a paperweight. Alright. This cliff better not break. You remove the paperweight and take the sheet of paper. It's a letter. It reads, Jerry, as I expected, you have failed the test. You have proven yourself being stupid beyond all measure. I am herewith breaking our engagement. I am done with you. Don't ever try to look for me again. Oh no! She has abandoned me. The love of my life. I could just as well jump from these cliffs. Wait. There is still hope. What hope? That I survive the jump and break my spine? No, wait, dude. Does this really look like Julia's handwriting? And take a smell at this letter. This scent of lemon. Doesn't it smell familiar to you? You reread the message. Its contents hasn't forgotten any less unpleasant. But why the heck does it smell of lemons? Maybe she was making lemonade when she wrote it? Yeah. You keep thinking that. You fill 0.41 for one can with the golden birch juice from your 1 liter measuring cup. Oh, that's an L. You have filled the can with 0.4 liter of gold birch juice in order to leave an exact 0.61 in your measuring cup. Okay, I don't know why I did that, but whatever. Did he take the stone? Oh. It's a 60-gram stone with a flat top. You can see an indentation that goes around the whole stone. How do we know that the stone weighs exactly 60 kilograms? Because you once had a trial session as a weightlifter. And I managed to lift 60 kilograms? No, you lifted only 20 kilograms. And this stone is thrice as heavy. If you say so. You are the narrator. Stop talking to me. You place your cup that is filled with the 6.0 liter of gold birch juice on the flat top of the stone. Stone plus cup now weighs a total of 66 kilograms. Okay. Great idea. Keep it in mind for later use. What am I doing wrong? Alright, let's see what this is. It's a metal shield. It reads, first declutch, then change gears. Wow, this metal plate is hot, and the sun must have heated it up. That would explain it. Okay, I'm not sure what to do. Don't fool around. Use your little brain. You wouldn't take off. You are too heavy for the Heart and Fart 66. Okay, I don't know what to do. The stupid walkthrough is telling me to use the balloon on the rock, and it's not working for some reason. This won't support your plan. The stone and the measuring cup together weigh exactly 66 kilograms. What a lucky number. My lucky number is 69, though. Not in this game, Larry. I thought his name was Jerry. Okay, maybe I'm missing something. Can I walk through this again? You're still too frustrated to walk the dark path back to the hut. Who knows what mischief you get into? Alright. Shit. You cannot lift 66 kilograms. God damn it. Let me think. Hold on. Maybe did I mess this up? Let's see. Measuring cup now weighs 6 kilograms. Place it on the 60 kilogram plateau, which now weighs 66 kilograms exactly. The exact weight your balloon can carry. Attach the balloon to the stone. Use your crossbow on the balloon. See, it's not doing it for some reason. He's not attaching the balloon to the stone. I don't understand why he's not doing that. Am I not clicking on the right thing? Oh, why? Why? Not that I'm not used to it, but your actions really don't make sense. Being able to carry 66 grams, your balloon would simply fly away with it. This wrench is meant for 10mm screws only. Your self-made crossbow is ready for the shot, and this is not the right target. This neither changes the frustrating content of the message nor explains the sense of the lemon. Being able to carry... I don't know. Let me pause this for a second because I'm trying to figure this out. Okay, I figured out what I was supposed to do. I missed something. I don't know why he wouldn't just do it for this reason, but this is what you have to do. You have to put this on the hot plate. You place Julia's unpleasant farewell letter on the hot plate. Suddenly, faint letters appear on the paper. Faint letters appearing in the heat? Are they elvish? No, they are not. It's not the one letter. The letters become clearer. Julia, the smart girl, must have used lemon juice to write you a secret message, and the heat of the metal plate has revealed it. It reads, wow, that is pretty amazing. Dear Jerry, my love, the love of my life, I am so sorry. My stupid sextuplet brothers have organized this silly quest to prove that you are not worthy of being part of our family. This quest is so unfair that I decided to place a few heart-shaped hints for your assistance, but I always believed in you. Please don't give up on me now. I love you so much. Please meet me. Help. The letter ends very abruptly. Something's very wrong. Something as wrong as this whole faked quest. No, this time it's no false alarm. Your bride is in danger. Is Julia still in love with me? Is she really in danger? You hear the sound of a transporter. What the hell is that? Ooh! Was this an alien soldier? Yes. Unfortunately, the operator of the transporter screwed it up and entered the wrong coordinates. Next time, you won't be that lucky again, so hide. Once more, you can hear the transporter sound. The futuristic-looking soldier starts to read Julia's letter. He'll soon read Julia's cry for help and conclude that someone's about to enter the scene. If you have anything in the pedo, it's time to lead your trump card. You've never seen this kind of armor. It looks very futuristic. You're almost sure that this is the guy that came from the future. Wherever he is come from, you are convinced that he has something to do with Julia's cry for help and her secret message to you. You wonder how he communicates with his ship. He certainly has a few gadgets in his pockets. The alien is still trying to decipher the writing. In the future, they don't teach reading very thoroughly. Okay, now I should be able to do this. Taking advantage of the indentation in the stone, you wrap the string of your Heart and Fart 66 around the stone. Since uplift and weight are compensating each other, the balloon and the weight stone rise a few inches. A moderate breeze from the west makes your balloon float towards your alien friend. The wind ceases, causing your cruise missile to stop right behind Mr. High-Speed Reader. What now? Pull my finger. Okay, Mr. Tell. Fire! Your bolt finds its way to the gas balloon. Pfft. The explosion of the heart is so intense that its bolus is fired away from the blast. The soldier's armor protects the impact on the alien's body, but the poisonous gas space cow fart does the trick within milliseconds. Excellent job, Jerry Wilco. His armor hasn't saved him. The space cow fart in your balloon has knocked him out. You search the poor guy's armor. It feels very strange. The material this armor is made of certainly not yet been invented. This guy is definitely from the future. While fumbling around in one of the inside pockets, you get a hold of a metal gadget. You try to pull it out. While doing so, you accidentally activate it. Activate what? What the hell? Did I just see myself over there? No. But I could have swore that... Shut up and get ready for the next chapter. Decision to the Elder. Part 1. In the future perfect. Oh wait, is that part 2? Yeah, part 2. Right. Take this and... Jerry? I'm ready to kick your alien soldier butts anytime in the future. And now, Jerry? What? Oh, that's the narrator. Jerry, you are not on board of the hijacker's spaceship. Maybe I have landed on their holodeck. No, you have not. Where am I then? This is a stupid question, as you are obviously still on the very same plateau. Really? But it looks a bit different. And what is the right question then? The right question is when you are. When? Precisely. I don't get it. Of course not. Explain it to me then. I don't wanna. Ask him. Whom? Him. Well, hello. What have we got here? I am Dr. Black, scientist and inventor. I used to be a priest, but now I'm looking for enlightenment in the field of physics. I'm Jerry Wilco. Father. Jerry Wilco, eh? Nice to meet you. But don't call me father. I am a doctor now. Say, have you been able to reach this plateau without walking through my hut? You have a hut, father? I mean, Doc? Yes, over there, through the cave. But, now tell me, where have you come from? Well, this is not the right question. The right question is when I am from. You tell the doctor that you and Julia were looking for the right place for your wedding ceremony. How you lost her in the crash, climbed down to the waterfall, fell down the cliffs, and stumbled through all of your heroic adventures. Eventually you tell him about the alien hijackers from the future, that you killed one of them, and that you unintentionally triggered a device in the soldier's armor. I see. You see? Sure, it's rather obvious. When you searched the soldier's armor, you triggered a transporter. A transporter for space and time. Time? Are you sure? Take a look around. Don't you notice anything? The vine at the entrance of the cave, for instance. It's much shorter, but it's still there. Wrong. It's already there. And this means... It means that you have traveled back in time. I'm a time traveler? That's cool. I'll go down in history as a time traveler. As a sideline, I will be able to prevent Julia from being hijacked. It's not cool at all. You must not change your future, more precisely your past. Any attempt to mess with the time-space continuum could come to a bad end. But, as Doc Brown said, oh, what the hell? Contradicting the whole movie series. Anyway. So I cannot help Julia? Damn. But why have I traveled back in time in the first place? You have traveled back in time because the transporter had been set to absolute space coordinates here, while the time coordinates have been set relatively. Whoops. I don't get it. The soldier's transporter had been set to geographic coordinates, where you consequently also landed. Clear? Clear. The temporal coordinates, however, had not been set to an absolute point in time, but relatively, the soldier traveled a certain length of time back in the past. You have to travel the same length of time, even more in the past. Got it? I think so. This means if I don't want to meet Julia as an old man, I must find a way to travel back to the future. We must send you back to the present. To be exact, and fast, before you mess up the time-space continuum. Okay, but how? You don't happen to have a cryo chamber, do you? No. This won't be invented until the end of Space Quest 2, Valhalla's Revenge. But that's a different story. But I have recently invented something that might help you. A temporal wormhole generator. You could generate a wormhole that sends me through time? Precisely. I only need one final ingredient to complete it. A worm. A worm? Of course. Why do you think it's called a wormhole, after all? Well then, if this is what it takes to get my love back, I'll get that worm. Okay. Oh, okay, we're on part 3. I don't know why it said part 2, but whatever. Okay. So, yeah, this went a little longer than before, but I didn't know how to pause it, so. Okay, so I guess this is a good stopping point. I'll just do chapter per chapter. There's probably 2 more chapters left. I'm not really sure. But, okay, that's the end for, Space Quest, Decision of the Elders. My neck is hurting me, and I'm gonna take a break and get something to eat. I hope you enjoyed this, next installment of Space Quest, and we will see you next time. And stay tuned for more, World of Warcraft. I have a couple more videos I'm uploading, and I'm still working on more. So, stay tuned for that. And, I don't know what I'm going to be doing after, so, yeah, just keep apprised of that. Maybe I'll do some update videos to let you know of some projects I'm going to be working on. But until then, have a wonderful day and night, and stay safe. Bye, guys!